Hey guys, this is Mode here. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a simple projectile weapon. We're going to try to make a potato gun that's going to shoot potatoes. So let's get right to it. So first, go to environment, and we're going to create an item by going to the item types. And we're going to create a gun. By default, we have a chicken leg for some reason, but we're going to change the texture. And I think I have potato gun that I can use here in our asset library somewhere. Uh, okay, well, someone made one before, so ooh, I gotta pay 1 coin for it. I think that's okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and pay for it, and I purchased it. So now I have the potato gun texture. I'm gonna name it potato gun, and yes, it is a weapon kind of item, and it can be carried by the person unit type. This is the unit type that I created in the first tutorial that teaches you how to make the unit. And we're gonna go to shop tab and let's make it so you can purchase it. The price is nothing for now. In our body tab, we can decide on how big the item object is going to be. By default, we have the dimension set as the size of the texture, which is shown right here on the right. There's a lot of different fields here, and you can see the definition of each field by putting your mouse cursor on top of them. Uh, for now, we'll just skip through, and the join type decides on how the object will connect to the unit that's carrying it. We'll cover the join types in our future tutorial video. For now, let's take a look into the weapons tab. And here we can decide what kind of weapon it is. It's a gun, so it's going to be a range weapon. And then now there's a whole bunch of new fields here. What kind of bullet is it? So there's two types of bullets. So for now we're doing the potato gun. So we'll set it as projectile. And we have the reload rate, how fast you'll reload the gun in milliseconds. So this is roughly 3 seconds, 2.8 seconds. And then recoil force is how strong the gun will push itself back when it shoots. Let's actually set this to, I don't know, 500. And then we have fire rate. Fire rate decides on how fast, how rapidly you're going to shoot the bullets. 70 is basically 70 milliseconds per bullet. So you're gonna shoot these potatoes very fast. Let's do this. Let's set this to 200 for now. And then bullet force is how strong your bullets will shoot. And actually, we need to keep this at a quite high value. So we'll set it to 1,000 force. Damage is an arbitrary value that we're just gonna store here, and we're gonna use it later in the scripts. So we'll for now set this to not 100. Let's set it to 40 for now. And we can decide on where the bullets are going to start. We'll set it to minus 30 for now on the y-axis, meaning the bullet's going to start about 30 pixels in front of the unit. And lastly, we have projectile type. We haven't made any projectiles yet, so we can't choose anything. So for now, I'm going to save the weapon, and then we're going to go to projectile types, and we're going to create a projectile. Now, this is a potato gun, so we are going to have to set the projectile as a potato, except I can't find anything in the asset library. I don't see. Okay, okay. Well, maybe we'll make the potato gun shoot a doggy. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Okay, so doggy. So this is our projectile. This is basically the bullet that's going to shoot out of the gun. I think that's good, so I'm gonna go ahead and save it. And we're gonna go back to the item types and go back to the weapons tab again. And we're going to choose doji. That's how I would say it. So yes, we've created a gun, and the gun is purchasable. Let's see how the game's gonna look for it to run it. Right now we're in the game. I'm gonna open the shop. As you can see, I can purchase the potato gun that we just made. And there you go. We can aim the potato gun and move around with it. Now, I won't be able to shoot it because we haven't bound any keys for shooting action. So we have to build a script for shooting the gun. So let's go back to our code. Okay, and then we're going to go to scripts, and we are going to add a new ability. Add a new script inside the abilities folder, and we're going to name it use item. Okay, and we're going to add a new action. Just going to search for the word use. Okay, so we don't have anything for use. So we have an action that says start using item. Okay, and then it's going to start using selected items, but we don't have any item selected, so it's going to be item currently held by the unit. Okay, and not instead of selected unit, we're going to choose last casting unit. So it's the unit that is casting this ability. So it reads like this: start using item currently held by last casting unit. And now we have to make it so the unit can cast the ability. So let's go to abilities, add new, start using item, and then it's going to, oh, okay, so it's going to run the use item script that we just made. Okay, and we're going to go back to the person, to key binding, and left click for start using item. Good. All right, so we're gonna restart the server. Okay, and I'm going to purchase the gun and left click. Whoa, okay. Now you're probably wondering what is happening here. So there's two things. One, the gun's recoil force is way too strong. And two, we don't have the script that stops the unit from using the item. So it just continuously uses the item because there's no stop script for it. So let's go ahead and fix that. So first, we're going to go back to the item and set the recoil from 500 back down to 50. Right? So I'm going to save that. We're going to go to scripts and we're going to add a new script. And we're going to call it stop item. Okay. And we're going to add a new action. And we're going to add the stop using item action. And instead of selected item, we are going to choose item currently held by the last casting unit. Good. Okay, so I'm going to save that and we're going to go to environment. Don't forget to add the ability first. Stop using item. Then we're going to select stop item script. Okay, and then we're going to go to unit type and we're going to go to key binding and we're going to select the left click, and on key up we are going to stop using item. Okay, and let's test it out again. Republish. All right, gonna go to shop, buy my potato gun, and let's just fire one dog. There you go, see? We're just firing one doggy. See that? And recoil is a lot weaker as well. So we can shoot two, but yeah, it seems to work just fine. Now you're probably noticing that our gun isn't firing the dog very strong, doesn't seem to travel very far, and it seems to fire the dog starting from a very awkward location. It looks like it's starting from the in the middle of the gun and it's launching from there. So let's fix those two things. So let's go back and we're gonna open the item type, go back to the weapon, and first we're gonna change the bullet force. We're gonna make it 10 times stronger, and we'll make sure that the dog is starting much further out. So instead of minus 30, we're gonna go minus, let's go 60. Save and republish. Okay, and let's see how it fires. Whoa, what just happened there? Oh, okay, you know, now the dog is starting from behind me. You know what's happening? Is I'm setting the numbers wrong. Sorry, guys. So the dog should have started from 60, not minus 60. So the bullet spawned behind me, and then it ended up pushing me forward. So we don't want that. All right, here we go. Yes, that looks much better. Perhaps a little, the dog is spawning a bit too far away from the gun now, but it's pretty good. I think it's acceptable. So now you can like, whoa, what just happened there? Um, you know what I think just happened is I entered the region that I created a while ago, um, and it ended up pushing me onto the carpet. Yes, that's what happened. But yeah, you can see that I can fire the doggy now, and it's actually pushing the boxes and stuff. So really cool. In our next tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make bullets do damage on other units. So that's it for this tutorial video. Thanks for watching, and see you guys in the next video.